But it's just jarring to hear people criticize this administration when they can't look in the mirror and ask themselves why they weren't criticizing an administration when they happen to have a blue jersey. Now, my criticism of the administration with the red jersey. January 6th, I have searched heaven and earth, and I haven't found anything except a passing comment at a C-SPAN conference. So can you tell me definitively that you think that any Capitol police officer who was harmed on January the 6th was a victim of a heinous crime at the hands of the person who did it?
Yes, and should have been prosecuted and was.
And they were. And so I just, with the members, please, as long as you can prove you've been consistent, use those sound bites, but don't use them when you look the other way, when fundamentally at the abstract level, President Biden did everything that you're accusing President Trump of doing. And a part of what we've got to get rid of, Mr. Blanche, is this political physics going on. American people are an exceptional people, and they always like to best each other. And what I've seen happening here is when we have a bad action of one administration, I'll be damned if we don't repeat it with the other.
So you want to be consistent and not look the other way. Yet you just asked the guy who is vying to be the Attorney General of the United States, who is currently the acting Attorney General of the United States, if the people who attacked police officers on January 6th were the victims of a heinous crime committed at the hands of the people who attacked them. And the acting Attorney General said, yes, they were victims, and those people should have been prosecuted, and they were. And you did not follow up with, then why were they pardoned by President Trump? You just rolled on with, so the people on the blue side of the aisle over here need to calm down with their accusations when they won't look internally at what Joe Biden did. Did Joe Biden send an angry mob to the United States Capitol to try and overturn his government and install himself as a dictator over the will of the people? No. So then why the fuck are you talking about Joe Biden and not following up with Todd Blanche on that answer? Todd Blanche just said anybody who attacked a police officer on January 6th was the victim of a heinous crime, and the person who committed that crime should have been prosecuted, and they were. Okay, then why were they pardoned? Why did the president pardon violent criminals who perpetrated, in their words, heinous crimes against Capitol police officers? I would think that the senator would have a little bit more credibility if he actually had the testicular fortitude to lean into that and ask him a follow-up question on that. You're right. They did. They were victims of heinous crimes. And you're right. Those people were prosecuted. But now answer me this. Why did Donald Trump pardon them? And do you agree with that notion? You're saying they should have been prosecuted right now. That tells me you don't agree with the pardons. But if asked directly, I guarantee you Todd Blanche would agree with those pardons.